Hello and welcome to this week's edition of the weekly review preview CWR racing show. Not the punting show, not the footy tips show, just the pure bred racing show. Bit of a disaster for you last week. Flew the whole family up for Existential Bob, and all Existential Bob got was a bit of rain.
Yeah, no, we did. Flew up there and came home a bit earlier than we intended.
Fly back there this week.
Oh, gee, it's a long day when you have to fly out to...
They're not going for the second leg this weekend?
I'd say so.
Okay.
They weren't up at 3 o'clock in the morning doing track work first either.
They weren't?
No.
They will be this week then. Got to change things around.
It was very wet there.
It was. It was a tough day all round.
Track was fine. It was just visibility. Poor old jockeys couldn't see. No visibility.
And all the jockeys in Sydney
Very dangerous.
kept complaining about lack of tempo in races, too much tempo in races.
Don't start.
11 apprentices riding on the card due to Queensland Carnival, which probably just means that there is a slight shift in dynamics of how races are run with so many apprentices.
Interesting.
No knock on the apprentices, but they are obviously learning.
And they're still running for 160,000 prize money.
Correct.
You'd be better off being, I don't know why they all go to Queensland.
Yeah, well, you'd rather 5 favourites there.
Fear of missing out.
It's the big ones they're after. It's not all about the money, it's about the Group 1s, which is another issue with the pattern committee. But anyway, we'll not worry about that this week.
We're not a political show, Charlie.
No, we're not.
Unless we need to.
Okay. Start off with Queensland.
Yes.
We'll go with the derby that wasn't, though it is now. Belle de Tel.
Well, she had a sore foot.
Late scratching.
Yes. She had a sore foot.
Scratching.
She had a sore foot. Lofty worked through the night and got it to burst out. As soon as it burst out, instant relief.
So just an abscess.
Abscess. Yeah. Galloped very well Tuesday morning. And
you were up there?
Yes, I was up there.
Yeah, good man.
And she worked well. She'll run well. James McDonald rides, tricky barrier, but James' problem.
Existential Bob.
He's well. He was coming in on the market the other day. I think it was maybe because of the wet track, but he's very well. Well, he's had an extra week to get over his run at Ipswich. You
still think he won't stay?
I don't think he'll stay.
Okay. Imperialist, who I don't think will stay.
Yeah, I think he'll stay.
Okay.
As long as he's ridden up close to speed, races being called off is probably a good thing for him. The better the track, the better he'll go.
Should we have a bet?
You can do whatever you like, Charlie.
Imperialist versus Bob.
Okay.
So you think Imperialist is going to beat Bob home?
Yeah.
Well, you've
got
a spare room in your house. What are we betting? Come on.
A lunch.
Lunch? Okay. Deal. Liberty Park needs a few scratchings.
Yeah, got it into the field the other day, but he's back on the emergency list now, so we'll have to see if he gets in or not. He probably won't get in.
No, unlikely.
Belle de Tel won't be coming out.
Jolly Start again.
Yes.
Going just as good as last week.
Yes, again she'll be hard to beat. Tricky draw, and she's well. Worked nicely Tuesday morning. She's ready to go.
Democracy Manifest, you said you'd be wrapped with a 4th or a 5th.
Yeah.
Still
exactly the same.
Exactly the same, okay.
It's going well, but it's a strong field. I don't think Private Eye's running, so it might be 3rd or 4th.
There we go. Okay, into the Oaks, you have Lovey Dovey, who's about the 8th emergency, or 6th, or something like that.
Yes.
Bit unlikely to get in. But
unlikely to get in. She's working well. She's continuing to improve, but needs to.
Real Class?
She's finally drawn a barrier. Barrier 6, I think, or similar. She's had no luck with draws, so it'd be interesting. She could put herself in the race.
She needs tempo? Does
she? Yep. You'd expect tempo in our Oaks, Group 1 Oaks.
And last but certainly not least, James McDonald on Moving Out.
She's well.
Good run last start, wasn't it?
Good run last start. Drew out a little bit, I think, from memory on Saturday, but James rides. And yep, she's ready to go. Will she stay the 2200? That's the big query.
Easy.
Really?
Easy. Oh, on her ear. Yeah.
Well,
Not
be
even
very hard to beat.
Okay. Well, that's good to hear. Cigar Flick in the Helen Coughlin.
Yes.
Dual accepted down in Sydney as well.
Last week she was scratched up there. They've, for some reason, decided to draw new barriers here. So
But
someone
not in the derby.
No, someone has a bit more sway than us, obviously.
Would be nice for Bell to tell to redraw, wouldn't it?
Yes, and
Anyway.
Bob.
And the Boblet.
Yeah, all of them, in fact.
True.
So obviously,
Anyway, let's not whinge about things we can't change.
I wasn't whinging, just saying something.
No, not whinging. No, no, we're happy on this show.
Yeah.
And Kazoo.
Same as Cigar Flick. She was scratched up there last week from a bad draw. So we'll see what she draws this week. If not, she'll run in Sydney as well.
She's flying, though, isn't she?
Oh, well, she's running fast. I don't know about flying.
Well, at some point her feet aren't on the floor, so
true.
therefore she's flying.
Yeah.
Okay, thanks for clearing that one up.
Like
Into
the Crusaders, they're flying.
Yeah, Brad Moore.
Yeah, all of them.
Sorting it all out.
Yeah, beat Canberra in Canberra.
Oh.
Was it the Raiders? I think the producer of the show thought they were playing the Raiders.
What? What, cross code?
Yeah, she even said to them, "Oh, you're playing the Raiders this week."
Why do they beat them? They had 2 extra players on the field. 15v13. What the hell?
Crusaders going good. I think they're getting a home semi.
Yeah,
We
right.
should zip over.
I should.
You went to their training, didn't you?
Yeah, we did.
Good.
Yeah, outstanding. Outstanding. Yeah, it was good fun. Captain's run. Yeah, no, it was good.
Be
Good.
more interested in the Parramatta run. Oh, they
Hey,
going
what?
right.
Shush, will you? It's
They
not
just-
a football
I
show.
thought they were
I
going
said.
to beat Penrith the other day, but Penrith
So did
strong.
I.
Too strong.
No, I don't know about that. Nathan Cleary decided he only wanted to kick versus.
He's a freak.
What happened? Origin missed all 4 and then bloody.
They win.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then against us, slotting them like they were in front of the posts. He's unbelievable.
Moses,
Unbelievable,
he's good.
Nathan.
Moses is good.
Well, he is.
He's a
Anyway,
rose- he's a
come on.
rose sort of boy.
Focus. Eyes on the prize. Into the National Classic. Mayor Mount Buller. James McDonald.
Goes well fresh. He's racing well. James rides.
Yeah, got a good association with the owners there.
Yeah.
Very good. Rose Bloom.
Slightly better run last start.
Yep.
Yeah. She's worked well. Enjoying a little trip away. See how she goes.
Thalassophile. Ready to peak?
Yeah.
Ready to peak,
Yep.
you reckon?
Yep.
Yeah.
Third up after a long spell.
How'd she look up there? Trimmed up a little bit?
Yep. Looks
Fit.
a lot fitter.
Okay. Topanga.
She's in down here too, I think.
Yep.
So we'll see how she draws up there. Just a glimpse of improvement last start.
Does need to lift. Yep, fair enough. Amelita in the Queensland Day Stakes.
Just-
3-year-old.
Eagle Farm will suit her better. 1200 will be better. Hopefully she draws better.
Coleman. Same
Uh,
race.
Can't fault his work. He worked very well on Tuesday. Like worked really well, like a proper horse. So it's up to him.
Space on Saturday. Down the outside. No excuses. What are you thinking?
Yeah, it'd be good. Depends where he draws. And onto a good track. No, I don't want to see any excuses.
Okay. If he gets room, I reckon he'll fly. Spare Chief, 1500. Chrysaor.
Also in Sydney, I think. He's going okay. He needs conditions to suit and things to suit. When he gets that, he's a good horse. But
Yeah,
it's
a hard one to get a
small
guide
window.
on, isn't
Small window.
he? Okay, into the Phoenix, 2-year-old, 1500. 2 horses potentially backing up into it. JJ Atkins. You have Kilman.
He was working well. It sounds like it's a stuck record, but they all worked well on Tuesday morning up on the Gold Coast at the course proper, and he was one of them, nice and sharp. He needs to do it. Race day it was a little bit disappointing last start, but that was a pretty wet track, and he got back and things like that.
Okay, and Providence, who was flashing light on debut.
He was very
Wasn't
good debut run. He's come through it well, and the extra distance will be no problem. Yeah, 1500 be a good test for him.
Yep. Okay. So who's your Oh, we'll cover the two-year-olds in Sydney.
Okay.
Not that they can go to a JJ, but Central Coast,
We got
1100.
our bum kick last week,
Mm.
but that was just tempo of the race.
Was farcical.
Sarapo and Hidden Achievement. I still think Hidden Achievement can win the JJ Atkins.
So does Adam Hieronymus.
Does he?
Yep.
Good.
Central Coast, scratch from Wednesday,
Yeah.
racing 1100 against his
I
own
just
age.
don't like running them against the 3-year-olds. They get 2.5 allowance. It's just not enough. I reckon it's like a 15-year-old running against a 18-year-old. Doesn't seem like much, but it is.
Yep.
Much
Fair enough.
faster and
But
stronger.
he's going well.
He's going very well, and he races against his own age group on Saturday.
How will he compare to Delicious Derek?
I think he's more forward than Delicious Derek, but Delicious Derek is really impressing us.
Yeah, he
He's
is.
by Autumn Sun.
Out of tight ropes.
Yeah, he's got a lot of speed. A lot of speed. He's a nice horse, but I think he'll be a better 3-year-old.
Okay, into the 3-year-old 72 2000 Autumn Tree.
He was a bit disappointing last start. There was a few of them saying it was.
So this is now against his own age group, isn't
Yeah.
it? They were against the older boys the other day.
Yeah, so he needs to lift.
Duvana?
Ditto. I don't think he handled the track at all the other day.
No. Well, most of them didn't.
Well, he was flying before that. He's won on a heavy track, but that was like a heavy 8. Well, that was a heavy 13 the other day.
Minimum. Rotagilla.
Ditto, really.
Yep.
Yeah, we was too far back. Never got.
He
into
still
the
ran
race.
well the other day.
Yeah,
Oh,
he'll be closer to the speed this Saturday.
And Willie Opper.
Willie, I like this horse. Slowly improving all the time, and he'll really appreciate 2,000 metres.
Into the Fillies and Mares 78 mile, you have Bright Red.
It's just her type of race.
Yep.
Yeah.
Got a competitive lineup, changing colours, been racing well in
Yes.
Melbourne.
She'll only come up if she draws well. Mind you, it's only a small field. Yeah, she's been running seconds consistently in Melbourne, racing well.
And Pippi Beach.
Yes, she's come back really well. It's a good setup for her.
Yeah, it is.
Doesn't mind a bit of giving the track. Should go well.
Okay, into finally the 94 1300, you have Kazoo.
Too short for her, but she's a really nice horse. Daughter of Zoo Star, but she's more a Cups horse.
Group winner over 2000, is she?
Yeah, yeah.
Shadizi.
We've got a sign to say thank New Zealand Bloodstock for your jacket.
Yeah, we're getting to that. We're getting
Eliana,
to that.
she's
We're
got
not
horse.
going to do it over a zoo star coming from Ireland, are we?
No.
We're going to do it from Step Aside, who is by Redwood, born and bred in New Zealand, and then you go, oh, speaking of New Zealand, you got to have a segue into these things. Jeez, how long's she been in the game for? Anyway, thank you very much for the Aliana jacket. Chris wears his regularly, but he's... What have you got on there? Oh, the North Face. Anyway, yeah, Aliana, she's good, isn't she?
Yeah.
What's her grand final?
I'm not saying.
What?
Not sure yet.
Oh, don't want to ruin the multis, the futures?
Get to like the first Saturday in October and work out which way we head from there. Whether it's be one of the or there.
Yeah,
But it'll be a big one.
a huge one.
Yeah.
How far of one?
She's good. We've got a lot of good horses.
Would you dare stretch a 4-year-old filly to a Melbourne Cup?
I'm not sure. As soon as we say something,
aside,
as soon as we say something, it'll be in the paper tomorrow. So I'm not saying that.
her aside, generally speaking, would you or would you not, in your training methods, would you be running 4-year-old fillies in a Melbourne Cup?
It'd be very hard, Charlie.
That's exactly what I thought. But anyway, she might still run, but it will be very hard if we're reading between the lines.
He's on the mark.
So, Step Aside
He's going well.
from New Zealand.
Yes, he's racing very well. He's down in Melbourne at the moment, but he's coming up tonight if he draws well.
Okay.
Had 2 wins in Sydney before going to Melbourne, and then the other day he ran a good third at a big weight. Better horse with no weight.
Okay. And last but not least, the one through my eyes. Shadizi.
Oh, really?
Yeah. His trials have been too good not to run well.
Yeah, he's a nice horse. He's been gelded since arriving in Australia. He's had time to adjust, and the word on the street as he's going well.
Fine. Hope for a soft draw.
Who's
Off we
Paramount
go.
playing?
Don't know who we've got this week. Anyway,
Bye.
I think it might be a bye. It's
Oh.
either no, it's not. It's Bulldogs.
Oh,
Public holiday Monday.
gee, it'd be a bye for the Dogs. They got a few changes.
Then we've got the bye.
Well,
We'll need the bye after playing
all the best,
the
Charlie.
Warriors. You too. Who's the Warriors got?
I'm not sure.
Who's Penrith's got?
Don't know.
You will stop quizzing me then. Righto. That'll do, folks.